is broken.
With that rainbow in the middle.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Hey, y'all.
Good to see y'all tonight.
Welcome
Thank you
back.
for coming out.
Howdy, howdy.
We got our special guest, Queen Lora, and in the background, you'll hear Jared sometimes.
He's sneaking in.
But let's see. We got who we got here. We got Kristen. Hello, Kristen.
Hey.
We got Jessica Moon. Hello. Good to see you.
I'm sharing out. I got sidetracked. I seen
something. There he is. Yeehaw. So thank y'all for coming out tonight, and we appreciate y'all, even though y'all had the busiest last couple of days or so, for coming on here and talking with us.
I am honored to be here. I really am. Y'all are good people. Y'all make me laugh, even though Steven tends to pick on me all the time.
Yeah, I do. I pick on everybody.
He picks on me a lot, and sometimes his brother, when he was told him he better watch out because the next video I might be making might be reaching out to him.
Oh yeah. Oh Lord have mercy. There ain't no. Yeah. We'll be talking through some spirit box or something. But
he'll be on the K2 doing Morse code.
Yeah, like somebody help. She's got me buried under here. I swear.
And I'll tell him he's not allowed to cross over.
I'm not crossing over nowhere. I'm going to stay around because I decided that I am going to haunt everybody.
Right. Thank you for coming in, Generations Found.
Hello.
But I would be one of them type of people to tell her that I hid $10 million under the and then die.
I know you don't have it.
Oh, no, I know I don't have it either.
If I found out you had it, you'd be in trouble.
Right.
But is your insurance policy up to date? I need to check that.
Oh, I know what he has. He's scared.
Yeah. I literally am worth more dead than alive, so I got to watch it. But, at any rate, let's see what we can start with.
Thank everybody for coming in. I see somebody new.
Yeah, okay. Generations Found. Never seen them, but appreciate them coming in.
And I'm sharing out now because, like I said, I saw something shiny and I went left.
Well, yeah. We're in Alabama. Myers Paranormal is.
I'm in Tennessee.
And we ain't that far apart either, really. But, so my first question is, how old was you when you had your first paranormal experience?
That I can remember, I'd say probably 8 or 9.
Oh, wow.
And my mom and dad bought a trailer. It was a single wide trailer, and Dad decided he wanted to make it into a house, so he tore the whole front of it off and built out from it. Well, what I didn't know till later on is when they got it such a cheap price because they was holes all through it from a boom boom.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure if somebody was deceased in there or what, but there's something in that house my entire life that hated me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what it is about trailers, but yeah, we'll go right along with it because that's where I had my first paranormal experience too. So, and let's see. So, how long have you been doing the paranormal?
I started in. When did I start my YouTube channel? 2 years.
It was about a year after mine, roughly. After I started. Almost a year.
No, it was a couple months after you.
Yeah, it was a couple months.
Yeah, we're pretty close. So, about 2 years. Now, my family was the ones that it ain't real. It's all in your head. Don't talk about it. So I was not allowed to talk about having ghosts, seeing ghosts, spirits and stuff like that because that was ridiculous. So I
Yeah,
was 19 when I met Jared, and his whole family's, spiritual and whatnot. And that's when I was allowed to tell the stories about the stuff that I seen and experienced and whatnot, and made it worse at his house because I'm a magnet.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I draw them to me for whatever reason.
You know, come one, come all. What you got?
Well, what's bad about that though is I usually bring the aggressive ones.
Yo, that's not good. So, like, whenever you go on an investigation, which I know you've been out of it for a little bit, but did you have some kind of a ritual you did or anything?
I would, before I would step on the property that I was going to, I would ask for permission from, anyone there that would still think they were owning it or whatnot, spirits, spirit world, all that. I'd ask them permission to step foot on their land, ask them permission to catch them on camera, get a picture of them, talk to them, and then I would give them an offering of tobacco or whatnot. And then I would say a prayer. I would say a prayer before and after, but as far as like rituals, no.
Well, you know what I meant. I know we didn't.
Performing no rituals.
I was looking at you like.
Well, when I meant ritual, I mean, I'm not like we're not setting up candles with like Jared's picture. Like, hey,
voodoo doll.
Yeah.
She might be tempted if it's him.
Just, I swear that would be a good one before you go into a cemetery. Use somebody else's picture. Hey, if you see them, go for them. But, all righty.
He's gonna get me kicked off of anywhere I try to go to. She's out here doing rituals, y'all. I don't even got a candle. What are you talking about?
Oh, man. That's funny.
No ideas. I'm gonna do a ritual, but I'm gonna have a picture of Steven.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be the one in trouble.
Cross y'all over. Hang on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I lost it. Never had it to lose, but.
His marbles were in the form of fairy dust.
Yeah, better hush about saying.
This ain't Saturday night. You better calm it down.
Oh Lord, that's funny. But let's see. Now, did you have any specific tools that you use when you're investigating with?
Well, I used a lot of the same ones just because it's what I had. The K2 meter, necrophonics, the ghost hunting tool, and camera and me, and a flashlight because it gets dark out there sometimes.
Oh yeah. But
my favorite app tool as far as physical tools, necrophonics is my favorite just because I like to hear what they got to say, because a lot of times I would get stuff like I'm going to drop a tree on you or, stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were very aggressive towards me. It's okay. But my most favorite tool of all, and it's not even a physical thing, it's just my intuition, my empathic abilities and whatnot, because I can trust them before I can trust the app.
Right, yes. Good to see.
My spidey senses are tingling. I'm going to head out.
Oh yeah, I mean that's typically why we do like walkthroughs of places just to fill it out. Because I mean, you just don't never know what you're going to get into.
Oh yeah. Well, I have Jared will go and do the walkthrough. He don't want me to do it because there's somebody's in there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're in there meaning to cause harm. He don't want me to go through and get hurt or whatnot. And I'm like, well, I don't want you to go get hurt. Why don't you go yell at the door?
What?
I thought she was gonna say for their protection. Oh Lord.
Well, that too.
Oh,
No, he don't
Lord.
want me to get hurt. Thank you very much. And he checks
Well,
to make sure
I
there's
didn't.
no holes in the floor and stuff because I am clumsy. I am so clumsy.
Oh Lord, he probably goes sit there with a little orange spray paint, marks out the tree roots.
Well, he don't do it in the open. He lets me fall in all them.
Yeah. I just laugh.
It's like the one video that I did is called what I do when I get nervous in the dark or something like that. It was supposed to have been an alone challenge, completely in the dark, in a cemetery, and it all got bamboozled because it started raining.
Ooh.
And there was people over in the factory parking lot next door watching, and then a skunk chased me through the cemetery. And it was fireworks going off left and right from 4th of July. And so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go and get it done anyway, and we'll see what happens. I ended up having to turn it into a comedy routine because you couldn't hear nothing. I was nervous because I couldn't hear anything because of the rain. So I didn't know if anything was trying to run up on me or what. And I kept finding every hole in the cemetery and falling, and yeah.
Wow.
Every hole multiple times.
I can't help it. I don't look down when I'm walking. I'm trying to see everything.
She put on the title, "Do not do this when you're investigating."
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
And then when I get nervous, I tend to ramble. So I talk through the whole thing.
That's. I bet that was a good one.
It's funny.
Oh Lord. But so what in the world made you want to get on YouTube?
I was tricked into it. It's not a joke at all. I went through a pretty rough time there for a little while, physically, mentally. And Jared started his YouTube channel and, built him up a little community there. And I was just off doing my nothing to the side there. And he said, I need you to go with me and help me do this, 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 and this. And so then I went and helped him. So I was on the video or whatnot. And then about a week later, he decides to start asking people in videos and whatnot, who thinks that she should do her own channel and stuff. And yeah, so I was tricked into.
Well, I'm glad he did it because there ain't no channel like yours, that's for sure.
Especially them Saturdays that you get the miss.
Oh Lord. But
Yeah, I'm glad that he did it too because, just honest to God, I don't know if I'd still be here if he hadn't. It was a rough bunch of poop. Now I got a great bunch of family and friends, so I'm glad I did it.
that's the way we feel about YouTube too. We just grown friends and family and have a lot of good times.
I'm closer to people on here than I am in real life in my own blood.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, people you don't even actually know will come out to be some of the greatest people there ever was.
Yeah.
So I think some of the best people is Amy and Cody. You couldn't get any better than them two.
Oh my gosh, they're great. Yeah.
Mm. I miss them. I know I miss they don't hardly get on as much as they used to, but boy, we miss them. And every time we can, we get on there and, how y'all doing,
Yeah, I miss them too. Hoping she'll be able to get back around to it here for long. They got a lot going on right now.
Yeah, I know. And I want to hear this the story from whenever you and Slim and not Amy, April and Jared went and investigated in that cemetery, and y'all, the pictures and all that stuff y'all took that was all messed up and stuff.
You want to hear the story?
I want to hear the story.
What part of the story?
The whole story.
Well, I'll tell you this. I was nervous because Slim was driving. So that made me nervous. No, the first place we went to was actually Fall Creek Falls when we went to the pump house and the cotton mill and all that.
Rock Island, not Rock Island.
Yeah, Rock Island. Excuse me, I got confused. But the haunted stuff, that's where everything really started to amp up. Let's see, what was it? Did we go to the cemetery first or the house?
The house, because it was daylight.
Yeah. So we went to this house. It's not far from here, and it's back off in the countryside there. And it's nobody lives there. The floors fell in, the roofs fell in, but somebody has been taking care of it because the yard's mowed. But it's just a very thick feeling around that whole place. It's just like kind of walking into mud. It's very thick. And when we got up there to do necrophonic sessions and whatnot, you could just feel like you were being stared at. You could hear stuff off, to your left and to your right, but then when you would look, there wouldn't be nothing there. And when we ended up having to leave, because I was starting to get very sick, like physically ill. And April started getting a headache, and Slim started not feeling good. Then Jared started not feeling good. So we had to leave from there. And, we come home, every one of us went to sleep. And then the very next night, we went out to his family's cemetery. And this is way over yonder back in the woods. You ain't going to hear no traffic from the road, kind of back yonder. And ain't no street lights, nothing like that. We get out. It's darker than dark. We're walking around in this cemetery, and you can hear stuff running through the woods because it's surrounded completely by woods. And you could hear it running over here, and then you look, there's nothing there. You can hear voices and talking, but there ain't nobody out there. And in the pictures, you could see, orbs and streaks of stuff and shadows. And Slim got touched and scared the teetotal fire out of him. He hollered, and then I heard his feet smacking in his crocs across that cemetery, and I was like, where'd he go? He's done back on top of the car. Equipment didn't want to work. Just all kinds of bamboozle stuff. Hey, baby bro.
Oh, that was yours.
Yeah, he's up there.
It jotted up too fast.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to keep up with it.
No, that's it. Let's keep going.
Oh yeah, hi Derek.
Oh yeah,
There it is. No,
Yeah.
that's it. That'll work.
no, I said hi. Jack moving too fast.
But they left the Sunday after that when they come up here, and I that was back in August, and every one of us has had health complications since then.
Wow.
Every one of us.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard they'll do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it got to where it was affecting us too, wasn't it?
I got really sick that one time. I was sick the rest of the day. I felt like I was going to throw up, but I couldn't.
We actually caught it on the SLS cam too, is what was crazy. But
Hey, Greg.
there's Greg. Hey there, buddy. How you doing? Good to see all y'all. Good to see Bat Rican in here. Good old guy there.
Hey, Frank, did you hear what me and Jared said about your video? I never did see you answer. And that's awesome, Derek.
Hey, that is awesome. Heck yeah. We're not far from 300 ourselves.
5
We're all
more.
doing good.
I just looked 5 more away from 300.
But
I'm at 577.
wow. Oh, Derek, we had a good time at his channel just the other day. Picking fun. Oh, me. I like these channels. You don't never know what you're going to get into.
Yeah, mine looks, all nice and neat and unsuspecting. And then you get on there and find all kinds of crazy stuff.
Especially on Saturday night.
Hey, look, I just decided, you know what? I'm just gonna it's gonna be a free for all. Let everybody have a place to go and unwind to get all the aggression out with some weirdness, because that's what you're gonna get on a Saturday night.
I wanted to know about that. Do you get to save it or do you have to delete it because of YouTube being so strict?
I don't delete nothing because I have the warning in the label and the
Okay, because I know some people say warning this or not my music or whatever, and they still get flagged or a strike.
Well, because I'm not using anything that I can get copyrighted for. It's the fact
because I heard it once you get monetized or whatever or stuff like that, you're not allowed to cuss or do anything crazy.
Yeah, they don't want you to do anything that's going to be an influence towards children. And I'm like, well, why did you give us the button to click that says not made for kids?
Right.
I mean, come on, folks. It's not my fault that there's a kid out there watching it. I didn't tell them to. I didn't go put it on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frank, I laughed so hard. No, Frank was harmed in the filming of this video.
Yeah.
There was no putting the arms out trying to stop himself. There was no holler, nothing. It was just silent falling, and I was gone. Grayson's still laughing. I am too.
Oh, man.
Because he's just talking. I'll go over here and pow.
Oh, yeah. J Mac.
No warning or nothing. I laughed way too hard at that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's some pretty good channels on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Bat Rican's trivia that he does. And
I love it when he reads the questions himself.
mm-hmm.
Nobody reads a question like Bat Rican.
Yep.
There's that one I was on the other day with you, and I kept putting a comment up, and he kept deleting it.
Oh, yeah.
It was something about supernatural, and I kept saying that the only answer Steven would do was Sam taking his shirt off.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He kept
I'm like, get that shit out of here. I don't even know anything about the show. I have never seen.
I have never finished it because it's so long, but I'm like halfway through.
I started watching it when they started the show, and
Hey, Vodski's in here. Good to see you, sis.
I also got to go to the NashCon when they come to Nashville, and I got to sit and baby and had pictures of them and everything. It's pretty cool.
Good morning.
Morning, bestie.
Oh, yeah. Derek's channel. Boy, they was giving him what for the other day, but it was so funny. They was trying to get Derek to take his shirt off and dance on the screen. I'm like, oh, my God.
What? Why? What am I missing?
Oh, you missed a good one. That's all.
Is this in the daytime?
Oh, yes, it was. It was in the daytime. I think he was something about Just for Men came up because his beard's got a little gray in it now, and all the ladies was like, we liked a little bit of gray in it. And I told him, I said, I'm glad you don't have a super chat because all the ladies would be hitting the dollar bills right now.
I don't know why they don't have a change option. I can throw pennies. I haven't got $1 bills, but I got pennies.
We can't make it rain, but we can make it drizzle.
Hey, That's good. But
Kristen, we were talking about Supernatural. Sam and Dean Winchester. Oh, fun fact. I've been working on my family tree, and I am descendant of Winchester.
oh wow.
There was a lady in my family named Jane F. Winchester before she married in. So I'm a Winchester, y'all. I have to go tonight.
Right.
I just don't get to stabby point nobody.
Right. I would love to go inside the Winchester house. That would be one hell of an investigation right there.
I would get lost in the first turn.
I mean, I would too, but I wouldn't care. It'd be a good place to get lost in. Just get
Not
lost
really.
in
I would get
film.
lost in the staircase to nowhere and be just stuck there at the front of the house.
Well, you just go down and find another one. Hopefully, it goes to a bathroom.
Well, see, my luck, there would the
Never
ghost
get out.
Sarah Winchester done come in there and made all of the staircases that don't go nowhere into like double-sided doors, so it'll turn and I'm stuck inside the stairs.
Right? Yeah. No, that would be something.
Y'all don't know my luck. It's terrible.
Yeah. Houses too.
But oh Lord. Let's see.
You got any other spooky investigations you've been on that you can't get out of your head that you would like to do again? Go back to?
Probably, I would like to go back to the Gaines house and spend some more time in there with the K2 meter because I was actually having a full-blown, well, it looked like a one-sided conversation, but it really wasn't because they were communicating with me through the K2 meter. I would ask a question and then I would say, like I would ask them what their name was. Chris can't give me their name through a K2 meter, but I would start listing like men's names and it would blink when it would get to the, and I got on the video. I sat there forever talking to him. It was a Civil War hospital. It's the only one that's still standing that you could go into in Tennessee. And they had the loudest cemetery on earth. And what I mean by that is it was quiet nighttime, and we walked through and we had to cross over a fence. And once you crossed over the fence into the cemetery, it was louder than all get out.
Wow.
Just bugs and traffic. And I'm like, there ain't even no roads over here. We're in the backside of a church.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever you would step back across the fence out of the cemetery, quiet. Nothing.
Wow.
And that whole time that I was taking pictures in the cemetery, every single one of them had light streaks all through it.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
I like the K2 meter the most.
Mm-hmm.
I use that mainly to, like I said, to communicate if they don't have enough energy to get a word out on the necrophonics.
Yeah.
They'll have enough to make a light blink. It wouldn't take much. So I use that as a communication device. If you'll make it blink when I get to what you want to say, that will work.
I can't wait to get to use that pendulum, man. That's going to be something else.
Oh, yeah.
Just where they can just move that. But
pendulums, they don't work for me. I shake too much.
I was surprised it worked for me.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Like, you know how they just dangle around? Well, when you're like, pendulum stop, that thing stopped dead like something was standing there holding that thing.
Dang.
I was like, holy crap. And we got on a live stream with Secret Souls, and she was kind of guiding us on how to do it. And she's like, never mind, y'all good. Y'all are professionals and never even tried it yet.
I've got dowsing rods too, but I'm having a hard time with them. I don't know what the deal is. Every time I get a hold of them, they'll, as fast can get, they'll cross and smack me on the arms.
Wow.
I don't know. And then they won't move. I have to, move my hands, get them back around over here, and then get them up there again. They'll do the same thing, cross.
Wow.
I'm like, well, I ain't even asked nothing, but alrighty.
Apparently, they were attracted to your energy or something, but
I've always got something going on.
yeah. I know you was talking about that Civil War hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Down here in Fort Payne, there's actually, it's gone now, but where it was at, it's still there, but you got to be working for the, I think it's called the company called Vulcan that does all the chert rock and all that stuff. They own that property. But there's all kind of metals and stuff around there.
We got a Vulcan up here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember exactly where it's at, though.
We got a Spock.
Yes, we have a Spock. I made a Star Trek joke earlier.
Did it involve ham?
No, that's on the other hand. I ain't never gonna live that down. I don't know why my brain decided, hey, ham! I think I had a stroke.
You said dinner time. Ham.
I don't eat pork.
I do.
Anyway.
That's more for me.
Shh.
Oh, me. But, that's great. Oh, flippity flip. Oh, have you ever, I know I've seen other people use like different types of crystals and stones and all that kind of stuff. Have you ever used any of that kind of stuff for protection?
Oh, yeah, I got a bunch. I have black tourmaline. I've got quartz. I've got cisalite. I can't speak the words of them.
Where's the
amethyst?
You took it into the bedroom.
Oh,
I've got bismuth.
Yeah, I do too, but it's in the refrigerator.
No, not Pepto-Bismol.
What did she say?
She said bismuth.
It's a what is it, like a geode type of thing? The bismuth. You're the one that got it.
Oh yeah.
It's like a geode that it forms inside of another rock, and looks like when oil and water mixes, you see that rainbow kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what this is. Rainbow colored like pieces that form inside of rocks, and it's called bismuth.
Wow.
And Jared got it for me. I always wanted some. Now I got a little piece of it.
I know that Tennessee and Alabama stuff, there's actually geodes in the creeks.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
just hard to find them.
They're not hard to find at all around here. I just found one in somebody's yard the other day. I said, you take a rock and bust that open, you'll have a bunch of crystals.
Oh, wow.
We've been
cool.
looking. We haven't found one yet.
Because I don't really know where to look. I know what to look for because I've seen them, but don't really know where to look for them.
Close to water. I'm just being serious. If you
Seriously, close to water and tree trunks.
yeah, tree trunks and water, because they're looking for a liquid source or a nutrient. But you'll be able to tell that they got the stuff in them. They'll have shiny pieces that'll stick out of them here and there, or they'll be sparkly.
Mm-hmm.
Bust it open, and you'll find they'll either just be beginning or they'll already have them.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
I used to rock dig a lot.
Hey, there's Rachel. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. Let me highlight her for maybe it won't jump up. There we go. There's Rachel.
Hello, welcome. Good to see you.
Where did you bought some holy water?
Yeah, I ordered some. It's actually from the Catholic Church. It's weird. It's through like a surplus store, but I've got a bottle of holy water.
I'd like to get some and put it in one of them little tiny jars and put it as a necklace.
Oh, yeah.
I did the Estes method on who was it? April's channel.
Yeah.
And what was coming through apparently scared the tar hootie out of Jared, so he decided it'd be a good idea. While I'm blindfolded with headphones on, can't hear or see, he decides that's the time to throw holy water all over me.
That's right. Oh, Lord.
Angry. And then I got sick.
I got scared.
Yeah, I would
I
be
can't help
too.
what's coming through. I didn't ask them. I didn't put in a reservation for it.
Wasn't you got sick and had to go to the doctor, wasn't it, when that lady was trying to lay hands on you or something? I don't remember.
No, I was already at the doctor's office,
Okay.
and okay, I guess I just look like somebody that's possessed or something. I don't know, but I'm sitting there in the waiting room, and I keep hearing something, and so I lean forward and look over, and this woman is staring at me and praying, and with a holy water bottle and all this and that and the crucifix, and I was like, and she starts to fling it on me. I said, "Lady, if you want to keep that hand, you better not. I don't know what's in that bottle."
Oh, wow.
No, it might have been liquid pee-pee.
Right. Well, I mean, I hope it's a liquid anyway.
Well, you get sick enough, it turn to dust, I guess. I think you might need to drink some water.
But wow, that's insane. I couldn't imagine somebody coming up and start slinging stuff like that at me. I'd be mad too. Imagine if you wasn't sick, somebody did that, you'd probably jerk every hair out of the head.
Well, I warned her, lady, I will hurt you. But I said it with a nice, kind smile. So,
Yeah, she was so crazy.
I always look crazy.
Oh, me.
I'm downright insane.
Well, you fit right in then.
I set the mold for this.
They broke it too, didn't they?
Oh, yeah. Kristen, I tend not to want to touch anybody that I don't know.
Right, me too. That would be oh my God, I got to tell them about. Oh, I got a story that'll make your skin crawl.
Oh,
Ooh,
gosh.
let's hear it.
This happened at where I work at too.
Oh, boy.
You know, they teach you in retail that you got to help the customer. Well, this lady walks up to me and she's over there where the containers.
Oh, that one. Oh,
Like the moving containers and stuff, like you'd pack up your junk, set in the plastic ones with the lids.
Yeah.
Well, she got the biggest one off the shelf, opened it up, and said, "Sir, do you mind climbing in and see if I can close the lid?"
Ha!
I was like, "What did you say?" Oh, she said, "Oh, honey." She grabbed me by the shirt. She said, "Oh, it's fine." She said, "I already buried my husband months ago. I'm just trying to see if my life-size Dan Marino mannequin will fit in this thing." And I'm like, "Yeah, I bet." I didn't get in it.
Laces out. Laces out.
I was like, "Somebody help me, please."
See, that's not fair. I used to work at Walmart, third shift grocery stop. I never got any of the funny stuff like that. I always got people like pooping on the shelf and whatnot.
Didn't she tell on you?
No, she didn't tell on me,
Oh.
but I run into that crazy lady sometime. Matter of fact, she was at the fair with this last year running one of them fun houses. I'm like, I'm not going in there.
Yeah.
But she's crazy.
She's out here walking around with Dan Marino.
Yeah, I know.
Fox couldn't get nobody to see if he fit.
Right. I was like, I'm not getting in that container. No way. I was afraid she'd sit on top of it and let me out or something.
Well, I would hope that she would be stronger than a little old lady.
Well, she wasn't a little old lady either. She's a big old mama.
See, did you not have your retractable stabby point in your back pocket?
No,
You'd have got her up
I
off that thing real quick if you'd had it.
right, chink.
Just say, tell me if it's a shark.
But and then before I did that, she walked up and was like, put her hands on my shoulders, and then she said, "Yeah, you're about the same size. Get in there." No.
Okay. Look, I can't. Look, the way my brain works is I don't know you and you've just laid your hands on me.
Mm-hmm.
That's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't
don't
want nobody touching me.
No. Mm-mm. I have a bubble and it has a security fence all the way around it.
Yeah. Sure do. Oh Lord, no. That lady was the creepiest person. That's almost like when we went into that thrift store. Remember that crazy guy?
Oh, the guy that disappeared too.
Yeah, man, that was something else.
Sort of Houdini, huh?
We went in. We was just like here. You used to call them junk stores, but now they're consignment shops. And we was just kind of looking around. Well, we were getting ready to leave, and all of a sudden, this big old humongous like football player size guy busts through the door and like, "Ain't y'all got a bathroom around these parts or something like that?" And the lady's like, "Well, yeah, sure we do. Let me get the key." And then he starts carrying on about, "What are you afraid I'm gonna steal the toilet?"
No, just the toilet paper.
And the lady's like, "Well, no, we lock the doors because people steal our merchandise all the time." And then, he was like, "By the way, who are you, woman? I wasn't asking you no questions." Like real smart, and he was yelling the whole time, being aggressive. And he said, "Why don't you sit over and shut up, and I'll find somebody that owns this establishment." And she's like, "Well, I own this establishment. If you don't hush, you're gonna leave."
Yeah.
And then, of course, he said, "Well, fine then. I'll just leave." And he walks out. Well, at this time, we're all looking at each other. And the way it happened, he almost was doing it like he knew the lady. But that lady's like, "I ain't know him. I never seen him before in my life."
Right.
No, it was crazy. And we just decided, you know what? Well, I think we're going to get out of here and go to another store before something actually does happen. Well, we walk out that door and that guy disappeared and we never saw him anywhere. Like, he didn't even have time to get in a vehicle or anything. He was just gone. It was weird. Golly, that whole situation was weird.
Yeah, there was a slip in time and it opened up for crazy.
I guess so. I never experienced anything like that. Like in real life, I grabbed Hope by the seat of her pants because if that guy was about to start throwing hands, I was going to throw her behind me because I was literally the only man in that store. There's a bunch of ladies in there shopping. And I'm sitting here thinking, "Oh man, please don't make me."
I'm really glad that you said you would throw her behind you because I thought you was fixed to say I'd throw her.
Well, I mean,
poor child.
No, not really. I Hope would probably hurt him bad, actually. I'd tell her to sick him, and she'd be like that little wild kid on that movie, The Croods. She'd be over here biting his ear and biting on his leg. Look, mind you, Jack is a little fire, like the little fire kid, man. That's Hope. I mean,
that's how Angus was and still is.
That little kid right there don't take crap off anybody.
Angus don't. Neither does Jim, really. And they're both over 6 foot. They're both over 250. So I ain't got nothing to worry about. I just get behind them.
I mean, she was playing. Like we go to there's a car show that happens every month from like April to August, and she was playing in the bouncy house. And this kid, like, I don't know if he slapped her or what, but she knocked the piss out of him.
And she was only 5, and he was like...
He was an older kid,
9.
Too. 9 or 10. Oh, yeah. She decked him. I was like, well, dang. Okay. Because I was like, who's that fighting? I looked and seen her. I'm like, oh, crap. Owner's like, well, my son slapped her, and he learned not to do that ever again. So, I guess that's just the way I raise her. I'll get her in there and boy, we'll fight. And the next thing I know, I'm going flying across the room.
It's a redhead thing.
Yeah. Hey, Randy, it's good to see you, buddy.
Hey, Randy.
Highlight him where there he is.
Yeah, all us little female redheads built like tanks. Ain't gonna stop us.
You can stop me, Steven.
Yeah, I'll stop you.
No.
I'll pull out a picture of anime or something. You'll start going, ooh, ah.
Hey, if it's Attack on Titan, I'm down.
Oh, yeah, she watches that.
I like me some Titan Aaron. Come on. Looks like Jared.
The only thing I watch that's anime related is that Studio Ghibli stuff. But
The only thing I ever watched that's animated was Bugs Bunny.
right? Oh yeah.
Anime.
Oh.
Oh, he's old.
I'd like to see Inuyasha.
Yep, that's a good one.
Autumn would lick the TV on that one.
And
Shut up.
Black Clover.
Yeah, that's good on sandwiches.
No. One Punch.
What?
One Punch.
Oh yeah, One Punch Man. Yeah,
There for the longest time, I couldn't remember what he was called, so I called him Hard
he's
Fist
the
Guy.
bald one.
Oh, I watched some of that and I haven't. There's so many. Still trying to watch all of them.
Oh Lord, gotta highlight that one.
Which one?
Yeah, I like it.
Have you watched? Which? Jessica Moon. Have you watched have you watched the new Inuyasha, the remake where they had a kid? I can't think of the name of it.
No, I ain't watched it.
It's okay. It's not as good as the original Inuyasha.
Heck, I'd like to just have time to watch TV because I'm on.
Well, yeah,
here.
we've been busy.
God, I used to watch a lot of other YouTube, but now I'm too busy watching everybody else like shared. And
Or
all
between this and then Hope got Minecraft.
Oh yeah,
We've been on Minecraft a lot.
I don't want to talk about Minecraft. I'm still upset about what happened 8 years ago. So,
Or we just have to
they keep having to start over because
Yeah,
they lose their
Hope-
place.
unplug the TV in. Instead of starting over with the old save, it deletes the whole world.
I ain't
Oh, man.
deleted my entire world, and I spent about 72 hours building it and had
Yeah,
a lot.
That's what happened.
And he was like, "Oh, she don't need this," and he erased my whole entire thing.
I did it one day, and I built an entire mountain out of TNT and lit it, and the game shut. It's restarted. I ain't doing that again.
Oh man, I never had anything to do with games, but I'm too dumb. I guess I'm too slow.
The only one I was ever good at was Fallout.
Well, I mean, Mortal Kombat.
Okay, all right. Well, I've got to do this.
Do what?
Hope, come here for a minute. I want y'all to experience this one.
What?
Hope, come here for a minute. Are you sleeping?
No.
Come here.
She's watching TV or on the computer.
Get over here.
Yeah.
Everybody see you. Do you like Red Dead Redemption?
What is that?
You know the game where the zombies and all
You're
that?
riding the horse.
Undead Nightmare.
I don't know what that is.
No, okay, you like Minecraft?
Yes.
You like The Walking Dead to watch with me?
You like zombies? Okay, but do you like Monster House?
No.
Hey,
You want to watch Monster House?
No.
This kid will watch The Walking Dead, anything zombie with me, but she screams as she watches the little cartoon of Monster House.
that's creepy. It had a uvula.
it's a girl house.
What was she? She's 3. She is 3. I have a video on my old YouTube where she's 3 years old and she's watching The Walking Dead with me, and I bring out the DVD of the Monster House.
And she
It's
freaked.
screaming. No! I want to watch zombies.
That old man, Mr. Nemmercracker, get off of my lawn. Oh God, she'll die. I'll be like, she'll be in there watching TV.
Yeah, they tease
And
her.
I have, where you can cast your phone. I cast it to her TV playing that scene. And she'll come in here, Mama making
Stop!
Yeah.
You and her uncles do that all the time.
Oh man.
Like I said, she's thinking of it logically. The house that can eat me versus zombies that ain't real. Yeah, I don't want that.
Right.
I'll probably look like that in about 20 years.
You'll look like that the next 5.
Probably.
Oh me. Oh no, we keep acting up. We won't make it. One of us will get murdered, won't we?
Yeah.
Don't worry. One of us get murdered and we'll still bring you along on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We'll just talk to you over the spirit box.
Right.
Don't think you're getting away.
Right.
We won't be crossing over, Stephen.
Lord.
The thing I'm crossing over is the doorstep to go get me something to eat.
Right. But oh, did you see that we changed the thumbnail for the video? The live?
With the Queen card on it?
Yeah.
I like that. I was like, hey, look, I'm special.
Yeah, you are. From now on, I don't know anything about all that. And Autumn's like, we got to figure out how to change it because it's the same old crap. So she's going to go in there and do something for Jared and then do something for Jonathan at Crossover Paranormal. And she'll pick something out every time to make it different. That way it's not the same old junk.
Yeah, that's what I make thumbnails for everything, and they're fun. I like them.
I mean, I can edit a video.
I
and
can
all
do
that.
the thumbnails, but I want to try. I have a picture for what is it? The back, not the picture, but for the back,
The background.
the background of our channel, but I can't get it sized right.
You can send it to me through email. I can resize it and send it back.
Okay, thank you. Because when I try to do it, it just messes it up.
I mean, is that one at the cemetery?
Yeah, our favorite cemetery with the restless beings.
Yeah.
Are you wanting it for a thumbnail picture or
the banner?
You
No,
know,
I want the
okay.
banner. I
Yeah.
can't get it shaped right.
Where it says breathless beings and it's just clouds. We took a picture at a local cemetery and she put that breathless beings, but we can't get it to fit right.
That's very difficult to get it set just right because it's either too big and you're missing half the picture, or it's too small, you can't see it.
Yeah. But
Hope, go check on Raleigh.
crazy dog. There you are. Shut up. Meow. He's in there whining and
I
crap.
thought that was a cat. My bad.
No.
Crazy thing. But so do you have anything coming up on your channel?
I have my live stream Saturday night, and I've got something that I'm not telling anybody about that I'm working on.
All right. Well, that's cool. Can't wait till we
Every
get
time I
that
talk
done.
about something, it goes sideways and won't work, so I ain't gonna say nothing about it.
Right. That's the way it is. And tomorrow for us, we got I think tomorrow's going to be part like 21, I think, in a series video or something. We got 3 series videos and then that investigation Friday that you don't want to miss that video because that one right there, it's got some good stuff in it.
Yeah, I look forward to that, man.
So that one's going to be good. And I'm hoping to have some good enough weather to be able to go out and do some more. You know, it's actually kind of hard to keep up 5 videos a week whenever it's raining and cold and windy and storming all the time.
Yeah, that's for sure, man.
I have never aspired to be that good at putting stuff up. I was lucky to get 1 out a week.
Well, I mean, I think it's one reason why we are, but I mean, besides all the help that we're getting, having multiple videos is another thing that kind of, I think, helps a little bit anyway.
Well, it's always good to have something up. I ain't had nothing up since Christmas other than live streams.
Don't you do things other than paranormal though?
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
used to when I had a camera and didn't get hacked. I
Yeah.
got hacked and my editing software was stolen,
Oh wow.
so I don't have editing right now,
Oh, that's terrible.
and I don't have a camera anymore either. So other than my phone.
That's what I was thinking that you took pictures, but I hate that you got hacked though. That's terrible.
Yeah, it was a costly thievery, I'll tell you.
But yeah, somebody said magnet fishing. Now that's
We've done that too.
I mean we
Steven likes to do that a lot.
Hope I've got Hope her own little rig. I've got a couple of my own. I mean this summer, I mean, we'll probably be doing a lot more family vlogs than we've been doing, but we'll still do our paranormal, we'll still do our live stream, but we're gonna include some more.
We're doing hiking. We like to go hiking.
Hopefully this year goes better than last year, because last year I snapped my ankle, and then after I got over that, I had a pretty rough burn on my leg, and then after that I hurt my back, so we didn't get out any last year.
Would you like to tell them how you burned your leg?
No, golly. So yes, I am dumb sometimes. Just saying. I'm sure y'all don't
My
have to guess
clumsiness
that.
in the kitchen's not as stupid as
So, I did not want to spend the money and buy one of those like really expensive fire pits. So I had a friend of mine bring me a washing machine tub, and it works perfectly.
So you talk about I was talking about the other time. So this is the second time.
I burned my leg a different time.
Yeah, when you was welding in the
Oh no,
mattress
that's
time.
a different. Okay, I'll have to. Okay,
So it was 2 summers at the time.
okay. I got 2 good stories then. A washing machine tub has holes in it, right? Well, we had a fire going, having a weenie roast, and it was in the middle of the dry season. So therefore, some of that fire went through those. Some of the fire went through those holes and caught the grass on fire. So I'm sitting here stomping it out, not paying attention, and I got my leg up against that hot burn barrel thing. Burnt my leg on that one.
To wet the ground around your pit.
Yeah, you are.
When you don't have a water hose hookup, it's hard to do. But he didn't bring a bucket out, which that would have helped.
Carry you out there 2-gallon jugs of water.
Yes, we all know these things, and we all know better, but we didn't do it. Woulda, shoulda, coulda, but didn't.
Would have had I.
Okay, well, the next one is worse than that. So a friend of mine, I have a welder, and I do weld not for a company or anything, but I do welding on my own, just private welding or whatever. And a friend of mine's lawnmower broke, so he brought it to me, and I'm sitting here just welding away. And all of a sudden, I'm like, wait, what is going on? What's all this orange light? I lift up my hood, and laying up against the side of the house was a mattress. And the whole thing was ablaze, and it fell up against my leg, and it ran down my leg. So, yeah, that's the second time.
You just need to stay away from anything hot.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I better behave, man.
You only get so many chances before they say, fine, just burn.
Right. So, I usually, when I weld, it's going to be out in the middle of nowhere now, out in the middle of the yard, whatever, away from stuff. And
we have water.
When we do the burn pit, we have water.
Wear pants.
Poor Steve is like me. You got plenty of luck. It's just all bad.
Yeah. Oh, they all laughed at me. It's all good. It's all fine and dandy. Oh, that was Dustin over at PPR. He's going live in 30 minutes. That's what that was, but not going to be able to make it tonight because I got to be at work tomorrow at 3 a.m. instead of 4 like normal.
Oh boy,
We got inventory tomorrow, so yeah.
that's fantastic.
So at any rate, I appreciate you coming on here, and we had such a blast.
Yes.
I appreciate y'all
Even-
having me.
Even if it was at my expense, it's fine.
It was time for somebody else to get picked on besides me.
Right. I had to give you a break. All right,
Thank you. I appreciate
fine.
it.
That's fine. I'll whatever.
It'll
It's
be
all
doubly
good.
worse come Saturday night.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh,
on
yeah.
the other hand, have at it.
On the other hand. But yeah, we got a little girl, got to be getting her ready for bed because she has school tomorrow, and
Yeah.
I'm sure Autumn's got some anime to be getting in the middle of or
No.
something. Or,
If she has a live in the morning, I had to get up with her, and then we had to start our schooling.
so anyway, so you guys in the chat at the top of the chat is Laura's link. So if y'all don't have her, y'all be sure to click that.
And go
and-
check her channel out.
Yeah, y'all check her out. It's a good, fun channel. Not so clean, but fun.
Look, the only time
Her
that it's
Saturday
clean,
nights.
the only time that it's
Yep.
clean is when it's paranormal or art. Any other time, it's adults only because
So.
it gets nasty.
What's a wonder they let me and Jared in? We just a bunch of kids, ain't we?
When you show up, apparently you and him get put in the corner.
Yes, opposite corners.
Every time.
I got every one of them corners is filled up. I
Yeah,
got no more corners. Gonna have to build an 8-sided house.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start learning sign language or something.
yeah, just. But alrighty then. Hey, I
Thank y'all for coming. We appreciate it.
thank all our subscribers here for coming in and joining the fun. So
I appreciate y'all letting me come up here and be me.
We appreciate
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you for coming.
got to give you somebody to laugh at, so you don't have to pull your hair all the way out. And, hey,
My hair's
Marcia.
just fine. I pull his out instead of mine.
There you go. Yeah. I'm glad she ain't pulling on mine because I ain't got much left to pull out.
Harry's got plenty.
Stop cutting it.
Nah. But anyway, hey, we thank all you guys, love all y'all, and we'll see y'all on another day. So bye guys.
Bye, y'all.
Y'all.